faces the street. A bed that's too big for just me. A closet where your side is bare. Just empty hangers hanging there. The echo of footsteps that no longer fall. The silence that answers when I call your name into the empty space. Nothing returns to this place. I painted the walls a different shade. Tried to rearrange, tried to persuade myself that change could bring relief. But grief just finds another belief. It's an empty room, but it feels so full of every memory I can't pull out of my head, out of my heart. This empty room is tearing me apart. Four corners holding all my pain, like the echo of the pouring rain. An empty room where loved ones grew. Now it's just me and the ghost of you. Where you used to stand, the window still holds the view we planned to watch together as we grew old. A future that you left on hold. I catch myself talking to the air, pretending somehow you are there, listening, laughing, holding me. But it's just my fantasy. They say rooms are just spaces, wood and nails, but this one remembers every detail of how we were, of what we had, of the good and of the bad. It's an empty room, but it feels so full of every memory I can't pull out of my head, out of my heart. This empty room is tearing me apart. Four corners holding all my pain, like the echo of the pouring rain. An empty room where loved ones grew. Now it's just me and the ghost of you. Maybe I should move, find somewhere new, a place without a trace of you. But you'd follow me, you always do, in every thought, in every view. So I'll stay here in this empty space and learn to fill it with my grace. I'll make it mine, I'll make it home, even though I'm alone. This empty room is learning to breathe with the absence you bequeath. This empty room is becoming mine, a different kind of design. It's still empty, but I'm finding peace in the quiet and the release. An empty room where I can be finally completely me. Empty room, but I'm not empty too. I'm learning to fill it with me and you, a memory of what I've been through. I still set the table like you're coming home. I still sleep on my side, leave yours alone. The mail still comes with both our names, but you're not here to share the blame. The TV plays our favorite show. I watch it solo, soft and low. I laugh at parts we used to laugh at together, and wonder if you're watching somewhere better. I'm living in a place that used to be ours. Now I'm just haunting these walls. I'm a ghost in this house we built, haunting memories we spilled. I walk through rooms where we used to dance, reaching for you with transparent hands. No one sees me, no one knows I'm just a ghost that won't let go of a love that used to live here once. I'm a ghost in this house because of us. Your toothbrush still sits by the sink. I move it sometimes, makes me think that you just traveled for a while, and any minute you'll walk in and smile. I haven't changed the sheets in weeks, they still hold the way your body speaks to mine. In sleep and quiet in dreams, I'm holding on to what it means. The neighbors think someone still lives here, but someone left and someone disappeared. I'm a ghost in this house we built, haunting memories we spilled. I walk through rooms where we used to dance, reaching for you with transparent hands. No one sees me, no one knows I'm just a ghost that won't let go of a love that used to live here once. I'm a ghost in this house because of us. And when the moonlight hits the floor, I swear I see you by the door, but it's just shadows playing tricks. It's just my heart that won't be fixed. I'm somewhere between living and gone, too full of you to move on. I'm a ghost in this house we built, drowning in the love we spilled. I walk through rooms where we used to be, just a girl that no one sees. A ghost in this house, haunting this house. I used to wake up with a fire, burning with furious desire, to scream your name, to place the blame, to set your whole world up in flame. I hated you for what you did, for every secret that you hid, for every lie, for every tear, for every moment of fear. Anger was my armor, my shield. It kept me from heaven to yield to the sadness, to the grief, to the need for relief. But I'm not angry anymore. I finally evened up the score. Not with you, but with my heart. I'll finally learn to play my part, letting go and moving on and greeting a new dawn. I'm not angry anymore, you see. I finally set me free. It gave me purpose, gave me drive. It kept my wounded heart alive. But somewhere in the quiet space between the tears upon my face, I realized anger wasn't home. It was keeping me alone. It was keeping me tied to you and everything I'd say and do. It was a chain around my soul that I had to let go. But I'm angry anymore. I finally evened up the score. Not with you but with my heart. I finally learned to play my part and letting go and moving on and greeting a new dawn. I'm not angry anymore, you see. I finally set me free. Now I feel the sadness underneath the grief that hides behind my teeth. The pain of losing you, of us, of all the broken trust. And it's okay to feel it now. I'm learning to allow myself to be completely real, to finally heal. Angry anymore, I'm sad, and that's the best thing I've ever had. I'm not angry anymore, I'm free to feel the pain that's inside me. I'm not angry anymore, I'm whole. I've finally taken back control. I'm not angry anymore, and I see the best version of me. Not angry, just free. Finally being me. I haven't moved the chair you used to sit in, the one by the window where the light comes in. You read your books and drank your tea, and every now and then look up at me and smile that smile that made me melt. The only warmth I ever felt, that made the world feel safe and right, that got me through the darkest night. Now the chair sits empty, cold, a story that's already told, a chapter closed, a book put down, a lonely girl in a lonely town. The chair you used to sit in still holds the shape of you. The chair you used to sit in is all I'm holding to. The memory of your body there, the memory of your hands, your hair. The chair you used to sit in is my silent prayer. Sometimes I sit in it at night and pretend that you're still inside. I close my eyes and feel you near, and almost think you're here. I can almost hear you breathe, I can almost feel your sleeve brush against my outstretched hand. In a world I understand, but then I open up my eyes and face the truth, face all the lies I told myself to get through the days and nights without you. The chair you used to sit in still holds the shape of you. The chair you used to sit in is all I'm holding to. The memory of your body there, my silent prayer. My friends say move it, change the room, stop living in the constant gloom of what was and what will never be. They just don't understand, you see, that moving it would be the same as saying goodbye to your name, and saying I don't love you still. It's finally swallowing the pill, but I'm not ready to let go. I'm not ready to not know the shape of you against the light. I'm not ready for good night to be the last word that we said, to be the one who ends up dead inside, where feelings used to live. I'm not ready to forgive. The chair you used to sit in stays right where it's always been, a monument to what we were, a heart that's still not sure. You'd read your books and drink your tea, and every now and then look up at me, look up at me. We had a song, you and I, the one we danced to in the kitchen when the world felt wrong and right, when our hearts were in submission to the rhythm of our love, to the melody above that seemed to play just for us when we were learning how to trust. I remember every lyric, every note, every panic lyric, to the beauty of our bond, to the life we were so fond. The day the music died was the day you said goodbye, the day the melody fell silent, the day our love became compliant with the end, and with the end, with the broken, with the bend. The day the music died, I lost my only guide. I cannot listen to that song, it plays and everything goes wrong. I hear the opening guitar, and I'm back where we are, in the kitchen, in the light, holding on to you so tight, spinning round and round and round on that happy holy ground. But then the chorus hits and I remember how you said goodbye, and the music turns to noise, and I'm just one of the boys who couldn't keep the girl he loved, who wasn't good I stopped believing, stopped confiding in the power of a song to right a lifetime of wrongs. The day the music died, I just sat down and cried. We had a song, you and I. We had a song. I saw the sign of day planted in the lawn, the house we bought together, the house where we were born as a couple, as a team, as a life. The house that witnessed all our strife and all our joy and all our love. The house that fit us like a glove is now for sale, is on the market. A new family will soon embark it on their journey, the story their own. They'll make it theirs, they'll make it known that they live there now, not us. They'll learn to love it, learn to trust. I pulled over and just sat and stared at the place where we once shared everything, our hopes, our dreams. Nothing is what it seems. The house that's now for sale is where my heart will always sail. Back to the memories, back to you, back to the love we once knew. It's empty now, it's waiting there for someone else to fill with care. The house that's now for sale is my heart's holy grail. I thought about knocking on the door, I thought about walking the floor one last time to say goodbye to every corner, to every sky that watched us through the window pane, to every single drop of rain that fell upon our rooftop there, to every moment, everywhere. But I didn't, I couldn't, I drove away. I had nothing left to say to the house, to you, to us. I had to leave, I had to trust. The house that's now for sale is where my heart will always sail. Back to the memories, back to you, back to the love we once knew. It's empty now, it's waiting there for someone else to fill with care. The house that's now for sale is my heart's holy grail. I hope the new family loves it well. I hope they have stories to tell of happiness, of joy, of light. I hope they never have to fight like we did, like we lost. I hope they never pay the cost of loving and then letting go. I hope their love continues to grow. The house that's now for sale will always be my holy grail, of memories of love, of pain, of sunshine and of rain. It will always be a part of me, a part of my history. The house that's now for sale is the end of our fairy tale. I saw the sign today I've said it 1,000 times before. I've whispered it and I've sworn. I've screamed it into the night. I've held on with all my might. But this time it's different, this time it's real. This time I know how to feel. This time I'm saying it to let go. This time I want you to know that I loved you with everything I had, through the good times and the bad. But loving you has worn me out. There's no more doubt. This is the last time I say I love you. This is the last time I'll see it through. This is the last time these words will fall. This is the last time I'll make the call to your heart, to your soul, to the one who lost control. This is the last time I say I love you. This is the last time, and now I'm through. I'm saying it to set us free, to let you be, to let you grow, to let you live, to give you what you couldn't give, to me, to us, to what we were. I'm closing the door for her, the woman I'm becoming now, the one who's learning how to love without condition, yes, but also to know what's best for me, for my own There's a thief that visits me at night when the moon is full and the room is bright. It steals the peace I fought to find. It steals the progress from my mind. It brings you back in vivid dreams. It makes me hear your voice, it seems. It makes me feel your touch again. And then I'm right back where I've been. I wake up reaching for your hand, but there's nothing there, just sinking sand, just empty space, just morning light, just another lonely fight. The memory thief, it steals my sleep. It takes the peace I try to keep. The memory thief, it comes for me every night, constantly. It shows your face, it plays your voice. It leaves me with no other choice but to remember, but to grieve. The memory thief, please leave. Face the light of day. I've tried to focus on the now, but the memory thief remembers how to find the cracks, to find the holes, to find the weakness in my soul, to bring you back in full color, like there is no other. I'm exhausted from the fight, from wrestling with you. Sleep in peace. I want the memory thief to seize. The memory thief, it steals my sleep. It takes the peace I try to keep. The memory thief, it comes for me every night, constantly. It shows your face, it plays your voice. It leaves me with no other choice but to remember, but to grieve. The memory thief, please leave. But maybe memories aren't thieves at all. Maybe they're just a gentle call to remind me of the love I knew, to remind me that I made it through. Maybe they're not here to steal, but to help me heal, to show me how far I've come, to show me what I've become. The memory thief, I'm making peace. I'm letting all the memories release. The memory thief, you're not my foe. You're just a part of letting go. The memory thief, I'll let you stay, but only when I wanna play. The memory thief, I'm in control. I'm healing, I'm becoming whole. Memory thief, you're a part of me, but I'm free, finally. You took your bags and walked away. You had nothing left to say. You left me standing all alone with a heart of stone. But something of you stayed behind, in my heart, in my mind. A memory, a trace, a ghost, the one I miss the most. face and every time and place. It's in the way I hear your voice in every single choice. The part of you that stayed is the part that haunts me still. The part that bends my will. The part of you that stayed is the part I can't let go. The part that hurts me so. It's in the shadows and the light, in the middle of the night. The part of you that stayed, you see, is the part that's killing me. I try to exercise your ghost. I try to give it up the most. I try to banish it away at the end of the day. But it refuses to depart. It's embedded in my heart. It's a part of who I am, like a dam that won't break, that won't give, that won't let me live without the memory of you and everything I do. The part of you that stayed is the part that haunts me still. The part that bends my will. The part of you that stayed is the part I can't let go. The part that hurts me so. It's in the shadows and the light, in the middle of the night. The part of you that stayed, you see, is the part that's killing me. But I'm learning that the part of you that stayed is slowly starting to fade. It's losing power, losing hold. I'm finally bold enough to let it go at last, to leave it in the past, to let the ghost of you depart, to heal my heart. The part of you that stayed is leaving now. I'm showing myself how. The part of you that stayed, I'm free. Finally, finally me. The part of you that stayed, I see. The only part that stays is me. The part of you that stayed, I know, is finally ready to go. Part of you that stayed now is gone, moving on into the dawn. You gave it back to me in a small white box. You handed it over, no need for locks. You said I can't keep this, it wouldn't be right. You said it quietly, you said it polite. I took it from you, my hand shaking so much I couldn't speak, I couldn't touch the reality of what was happening. I couldn't feel anything. You turned and walked away, you didn't look back. You left me standing there with the ring, the black hole in my heart, opening wide, with nothing left to hide. The ring you gave me back was the final, final crack in the dam of my denial. The last, last mile of a journey that began with love and ended with a shove. Out of your life, out of your heart. The final, final part. The ring you gave me back is the weight upon my back. It's the proof that you are gone. It's the proof I must move on. It sits in its box, silent and still, a witness to my broken will. The ring you back is the love I can't get back. I put it in the drawer with the other flames, the memories, the photographs, the strings that tied me to you, to us, to what we were before the world began to blur. I don't look at it often, it hurts too much to see the symbol of your touch sitting there cold and alone, a monument to a love that's flown. Sometimes I take it out and hold it tight. I pretend it's still our wedding night. I pretend you're still mine, still here. I pretend there's nothing to fear. The ring you gave me back is the weight upon my back. It's the proof that you are gone. It's the proof I'm off to move on. It sits in its box, silent and still, a witness to my broken will. The ring you gave me back is the love I can't get back. One day I'll sell it, give it away. One day I'll find the words to say goodbye to it, goodbye to you, goodbye to all that we went through. But today stays right where it is, a small bold symbol of what was his, a ring that used to mean so much, a ring that's lost its magic touch. The ring you gave me will someday lose its impact, will someday just be metal and gold, will someday be a story told of a love that came and went, of a love that was heaven sent and then returned to heaven above. The ring you gave me back, my love. You gave it back to me in a small white box. A small white box. When you left, I thought I'd die. I thought I'd never make it through the cry. I thought I'd fall apart completely. I thought I'd live life bleakly. But something rose up from within, a strength I didn't know I'd win, a power I didn't know I had. Through the good and bad, I stood up when I thought I'd fall. I answered when I heard, but my own heart, my own soul, I took control. The strength I didn't know I carried me through, the strength I didn't know I had. It's true, it lifted me when I was low, it helped me grow, it showed me who I really am. I am the one who can, the strength I didn't know I had. You see, is the strength that set me free. I surprise myself every day. I found my own way. I did things I never thought I could. I stood where I once stood and fell and fell and fell again. But I strength that set me free. And now I know the strength is mine. It's with me all the time. It's in my bones, it's in my blood. It's in the flood of love I have for myself. Now I'm showing myself how to tap into that power every day to find my way. Strength I didn't know I had, I'm using now. I'm showing myself how. The strength I didn't know I had to see is the best part of me. The strength I didn't know I had, I'm free. Finally, finally. The strength I didn't know I had, I know it's helping me grow. Strength I didn't know I had. Now I know it helps me grow. Every day I go. The thing about goodbye is that it never ends. It just bends and bends and bends. It follows you wherever you go. It never lets you know when it's over, when it's done, when you finally won the battle with the past, the one that never lasts. The thing about goodbye, the thing about goodbye is that it hurts. It tears you apart in spurts. It comes in waves, it comes in floods. It flows through your blood. The thing about goodbye is that it stays through the hazy, lonely days. The thing about goodbye is that it's always there in the silence, in the air. It's a shadow that you can't outrun, a never-ending sun. The thing about goodbye, you see, is that it's always a part of me. I thought that time would heal the wound. I thought I'd find a different tune. But goodbye doesn't work that way. It has a lot to say. It whispers in the quiet night. It dims the morning light. It shows up when I least expect. It shows me my neglect of my own heart, of my own soul, of taking back control. It reminds me of the day you left, of all the love I had bereft. The thing about goodbye is that it stays through the hazy, lonely days. The thing about goodbye is that it's always there in the silence, in the air. It's a shadow that you can't outrun, a never-ending sun. The thing about goodbye, you see, is that it's always a part of me. But I'm learning that goodbye can be a friend. It can help you mend. It can teach you how to let go. It can help you grow. Goodbye is not the end, it's the start of a life where you play the leading part. Goodbye is just a word, it's true, but it brought me to you. The thing about goodbye is that it set me free. Finally, finally. The thing about goodbye is that I see the best is yet to be. The thing about goodbye, I know, is helping me grow. your goodbye set me free. Finally being me. There's something I never told you when you were here. Something I kept hidden, kept unclear. I never said the words that needed to be said. I kept them in my head. I never told you how much you meant to me. I never let you see the depth of my devotion, of my love. Like a hand in a glove, I held it back, I kept it in. I let the pain begin. I thought you knew without me saying, but I was just playing. The thing you never knew is that I loved you more than you could ever understand. The thing you never knew is that I had so much more to give, to hold, to be. The thing you never knew, you see, is the thing that's killing me. The thing you never knew, I'm telling you now. The thing you never knew, I'll show you how. I never told you that I was afraid of the choices we had made. I never told you that I had doubts, that I wanted out. I kept it all inside. I wore a smile, I walked an extra mile to make you think that I was fine when I was losing my mind. I thought that silence was the key to you and me, but silence only drove us apart. It broke my heart. The thing you never knew is that I love you more talked about going to Paris in the spring. We never made it there, we never did that thing. We talked about learning to tango, you and I. We never took the lessons, we let the days go by. We talked about driving across the country, coast to coast. We never found the time, we let the moments ghost right through our fingers, through our hands, through our lives. We got so caught up in the struggle to survive. The day-to-day, the work, the bills, the endless grind. We put our dreams on hold, we left them all behind. And now you're gone and all I'm left with is a list of all the things we didn't do, the things we missed. I should've made the time, I should've pushed for more. I should've dragged you to the travel agency door. I should've booked the tickets, I should've made the plans instead of just letting life slip through our hands. The things we didn't do are breaking me in two. The places we never went, the time we never spent, doing all the things we said we would. If only we'd been braver, if only we'd been good at making dreams come true. The things we didn't do. We never did get married in the way we planned. A small affair, just close friends, no big band. We always said next year will be the time. But next year came and went, and you were no longer mine. We never had the children that we talked about, the boy and girl, the happy family without doubt. We never got to watch them grow and learn and play, because we let our love just fade away. We never wrote the book we always said we'd write, our story, our adventures, our truth, our light. We never did so many things, and now it's too late. I'm standing here alone, just me and my fate. The things we didn't do are breaking me in two. The places we never went, the time we never spent, doing all the things we said we would. If only we'd been braver, if only we'd been good at making dreams come true. The things we didn't do. I've learned a lesson from this loss, this pain, this ache. The dreams are things you have to take, you have to make happen, you can't wait for someday, because someday never comes, it just slips away. And now you're gone and I'm alone with all the plans we made but never acted on. The should've beens, the could've beens, the might've beens, the dreams, the things that never were, despite the schemes. The things we didn't do will teach me to pursue every dream, every hope, every goal, with all my heart, with all my soul. I won't let love just slip away. I won't let life just make me pay for waiting, for delaying, for being still. I'll climb each and every hill and do the things I'm meant to do, because of the things we didn't do. Paris in the spring, we never made it there. We never made it there. I saw it long before you spoke, the way your eyes began to glow, The love we had, the light we shared, the evidence that you still care. They say the eyes are windows to the soul, and yours were showing me a different role. The part you played, a mask you wore, a love that wasn't there anymore. I tried to look away, I tried to blind myself to what I'd find. But every time I looked at you, the truth was breaking through. The truth in your eyes told me everything before your lips could form the words to bring the pain, the hurt, the final blow. The truth in your eyes let me know that you were already gone, that you'd already moved on. The truth in your eyes, so clear to see, was saying goodbye to me. So much to say, but somewhere in the months between, your eyes forgot what they had seen. They started drifting, looking past the love that couldn't last. I caught you looking at the door, caught you wanting something more, caught you checking out of us. I caught you making a fuss. The truth in your before your lips could form the words to bring the pain, the hurt, the final blow. The truth in your eyes let me know that you were already gone, that you'd already moved on. The truth in your eyes, so clear to see, was saying goodbye to me. And when you finally spoke the words, but the birds singing songs I'd already heard from the truth that wasn't blurred. Your eyes had told me weeks before that you were walking out the door. When you left, I wasn't surprised. I'd seen the truth in your eyes. The truth in your eyes was all I needed to know. It saved me from the final blow. The truth in your eyes, though it hurt so much, saved me from your lying touch. The truth in your eyes set me free to finally see that I deserve more than eyes that lie. I deserve a love that won't say goodbye. Truth in your eyes set me free. Now I see what I need to be. Wrote you a letter I'll never send. It's sitting in a drawer, my only friend, the one who knows exactly what I'd say if you hadn't walked away. I told you everything I couldn't speak, the way my heart has felt so weak since you left, since you moved on, since the love we had is gone. Wrote about the dreams I still have at night, about the way I turn off the light and reach for you, forgetting you're not there, about the weight of this despair. The unsent letter knows all my secrets, the unsent letter holds all my regrets. Every word I couldn't say to your face, every but it will never leave its place. Just like I'll never forget your face. I wrote about the day you said goodbye, about the tears I couldn't cry until you left, until you turned away, about the price I had to pay. I wrote about the anger and the blame, about the fire and the flame that burned our love down to the ground, about the silence and the sound. The unsent letter holds all my regrets. Every word I couldn't say to your face, every tear I couldn't erase. The unsent letter sits in the dark, waiting for a sign, waiting for a spark, but it will never leave its place. Just like I'll never forget your face. One day I'll burn that down, watch the words turn into sound that rises to the sky above, a final act of letting go of love. I'll scatter ashes to the wind and finally let the healing begin. But until then it sits and waits behind the door's closed gates. The unsent letter taught me how to feel. The unsent letter helped me heal. Not by sending, not by telling you, but by admitting that I grew through the words I couldn't share, through the love you couldn't care. The unsent letter is mine alone, a bridge back to my throne. Unsent letter, you saved me from the pain of never being free. I found it in a book the other day, a Valentine's Day card you sent me long ago, before the love had faded away, before you had to go. It's red and pink and full of hearts. You wrote inside, my love, my life, my everything. You signed it with your name and drew some hearts, little hearts and flowers, the whole offering. I remember getting it that February day, how happy it made me feel. I read it over and over, I put it away, thinking our love was so real. The Valentine's Day card is where my heart is marred, with memories of what we were before the world began to blur. It's red and pink and full of love, a message from the stars above. The Valentine's Day card is where my hope is jarred. I read the words you wrote again last night, to my one and only, my true love, my life. I'll love you until the end of time. I'll love you with every rhythm and rhyme. And I felt a tear roll down my cheek Day card will stay with me. However hard it is to look at, to read, to hold a story that is slowly growing old. It's red and pink and full of pain, a memory I can't explain. The Valentine's Day card is where my heart is forever scarred. A Valentine's Day card, a Valentine's Day card. Looking back on all the tears I've cried, on all the pain I've held inside, I never thought I'd make it here. I never thought I'd lose the fear of being alone, of being me, of being finally free. I never thought I'd see the day I'd find my own way, but here I am, standing tall. I've survived it all, the heartbreak, the loss, the pain. I've danced in the rain. The woman I am today is not the one I was before. She's so much more. The woman I am today is strong and true. She knows what to do. She's been through fire, she's been through rain. She's felt the joy and felt the pain. The woman I am today, you see, is the best version of me. She walks with confidence and grace. She's found her own special place in this world, in this life, away from all the strife. She's learned to love herself again. She's learned to be her own best friend. She's learned to trust her own voice. She's made her own choice to live, to laugh, to love, to grow, to let her own true colors show, to be the woman she was meant to be, finally free. The woman I am today is not the one I was before. She's so much more. The woman I am today is strong and true. She knows what to do. She's been through fire, she's been through rain. She's felt the joy and felt the pain. The woman I am today, you see, is the best version of me. I'm grateful for the journey now, for showing me how to rise above the breakthrough, to become someone new. I wouldn't be who I am today without the price I had to pay, without the tears, without the pain, without the pouring rain. The woman and true. Finally breaking through. I saw the picture on my phone today, the one where you both smile and play. The diamond on our finger caught the light. You were so bright. I remember when we talked about rings, about the future and all the things we would do when we were wed, the words we said. Somewhere in between then and now, you forgot your vow to me, to us, to what we had. You left me sad. Why she got the ring and I got the blues? Why she got to win and I had to lose? Why she got forever and I got goodbye under the same sky? Why she got the promise and I got the pain? Why she got the sun and I got the rain? Why she got the ring and I got the blues? It's something I'll never choose. I wonder what she has that I don't. I wonder if she'll ever know the love I gave so easily, the love you took from me. I wonder if she knows my name. I wonder if she feels the same, or if she's just another girl in your spinning world. I guess it doesn't matter now. I'm taking my final bow. She has you and I have me, and that's the way it has to be. Why she got the ring and I got the blues? Why she got to win and I had to lose? Why she got forever and I got goodbye under the same sky? Why she got the promise and I got the pain? Why she got the sun and I got the rain? Why she got the ring and I got the blues? It's something I'll never choose. The blues can be beautiful too. They can teach you what to do. They can show you who you are. They can take you far. I got the blues, but I've got me, and it's the way it has to be. She's got the ring, but I've got my soul, and I'm finally in control. Why she got the ring, I'll never know, but I'm learning to let it go. Why she got the ring, I got the blues. I see the blues are a part of me. Why she got the ring and I got the blues? I'm free, finally, finally me. She got the ring, I got the blues, but I got me, and I can't lose. Caught a whiff of day, in the most unexpected way, walking down a crowded street. The scent was bittersweet. It stopped me cold, it stopped me dead. All the words I left unsaid came flooding back like a wave. I couldn't behave. I looked around to find the source, but it was just a ghost, of course. Just a memory in the air, just the evidence that you were there. Your perfume still lingers in my mind, the sweetest and the cruelest kind. Your perfume still lingers everywhere, in the clothes you used to wear, and in the corners of my room, in the memories that loom. Your perfume still lingers, it won't fade. The sweetest mess you ever made. I wash the sheets, I clean the space, I try to put you in your place. But every time I think I'm free, a scent comes back to me. In the grocery store, in the park, in the middle of the dark, I smell you when I'm back again, right where I've always been. They say that smell is tied to memory more than anything you see, and your scent is proof of that under my welcome mat. Your perfume still lingers in my mind, the sweetest and the cruelest kind. Your perfume still lingers everywhere, in the clothes you used to wear, in the corners of my room, in the memories that loom. Your perfume still lingers, it won't fade. The sweetest mess you ever made. Bird scents can fade with time, they say. They slowly, gently slip away, and one day soon your perfume will be just a memory, just a thrill that passes quickly, doesn't stay, that doesn't have the power to sway my heart, my mind, my soul, my peace. I'll finally find release. Your perfume still lingers, but not as strong. I'm learning to move along. Your perfume still lingers, but I see the scent is fading from me. Your perfume still lingers, but I'm free, finally finding me. Your perfume still lingers, and I know it's time for me to grow. Your perfume fades like it did, but